Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of Gains and Grinds. This is the second episode. I'm a Mr. Nash, but let me tell you a little bit about him. He went from having weight to cutting weight to building body. It's different because he started after we started. When I say we started, like when I used to go in the gym back in the days, just trying to figure out what to do. He figured out his own strategy, plan, and then grind to be in the gym, to lose weight, and to gain weight. He's a bodybuilder right now. He's massive. Like when you look at him, it's just different. So today I have on Mr. Nash on here. I'm about to interview him, have a couple questions, and see how his transformation went from losing weight. From having body weight, losing that, and then gaining weight. So Mr. Nash, if you don't mind, please introduce yourself, and then we'll just go from there.
Well, I think you have done the bigger portion of the introduction. Yeah, I think I just have to add the fact that I'm a crypto trader based in Ghana, and currently I'm just I'm so passionate about the crypto industry. I'm passionate about the fitness industry right now, and that's what I'm trying to look more into currently.
My first question is, how did you do it? Because looking back, I'm like, how did you do it? Like, what the fuck happened?
I think if you have ever been fat, if you ever gained crazy weight, you understand, it's not fun. And basically, being at my heaviest, that's what happened to me. It wasn't fun. And I was just looking at ways for me to cut down, right? Because that wasn't me. I wasn't that big. But COVID happened and the weight also came. So I was just...
Right. Go ahead.
I was just doing a bit of reading online, and I realized I had to change my diet and also get more active. So that's the basic idea I got reading online. Yeah, then I started with the diet. So it got up, I wasn't even taking breakfast anymore. I just cut up breakfast completely because I realized that's when I was consuming the most sugar.
Okay. So sugar was one of the factors you gained that size.
I stopped taking breakfast completely. And secondly was my portion. But honestly with that, I struggled a little bit with that. But I tried. And the next thing that I did was just to get more active. So I was walking more. Even if I had to just take my car outside the house, I'll park it and just go for public transport. Because that was forcing me to walk more.
So get your cardio and step in, okay.
Exactly. So it wasn't I started aggressively, and no, that wasn't what happened. I was able to, cut down some weight before even going to the gym. And that was basically what I did. I checked my diet and I got active and also got a jump rope. Yeah, that was how I started jumping rope. I got a jump rope.
Right.
Yes, I was also trying 100, 200 a day. Honestly, it wasn't easy. I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't easy, but I took my time with it and I was just doing it. And also, I was able to lose some good weight before even going to the gym. From 115 kg all the way to 95 kg without going to the
That's
gym.
impressive. That's impressive. Well, just take us back. Just rewind us, and then tell us what happened. Why did you decide to be fit now? What happened?
Well, I think that's okay. Basically, that was the first phase of my weight loss. Yeah, and the second phase was 2023. That was when literally my world was crashing. That was what was happening in 2023. And yeah, a friend introduced me to the gym. And honestly, going into the gym, I had a PE and I didn't really know what I was doing exactly, but I just kept at it because going in there, it's like everything was just coming away. You go in there, you had that session, you come back and you'd be like, no, I have to go in there and get that moment again. To me, when I started, that was how it was to me. So I didn't really have it in mind that I want to be jacked, I want to have big arms. No, that wasn't me when I started. It was more like a therapy to me. When I go in there, there's this moment where I'm able to reflect, and the pain, fighting, and here and there, that's basically what got me in there. Then later, people were telling me of how big I was getting, how nice I was. I'm like, shit, this thing is making so much. I have to just keep at it. Yeah. That was it for me, honestly.
Okay. So how did you handle your diet? Because, Africa, we have a lot of bangkok, kenke, fufu, all those kind of, we have almost everything that's mostly just going to make you gain weight, But how did you handle that?
Yeah, so as I was learning about the industry, the fitness industry, I came to understand the importance of protein. And the good thing about that was I was already someone who was eating a lot of protein, right? Yeah, so cutting off carbs, that's basically what I did mostly. Like the carbs, I minimized it as much as I can, and I went hard on the protein. That was just it.
Okay.
That was, yes, nothing complicated, nothing. As simple as that. I just went down on the carbs and went crazy with the protein. That was it. Then
Just
as I
that.
was going
That's
to, yeah, as I was getting more into dieting, that's when I realized portion control also matters, and that's when I also started cutting.
okay. That's cool.
Yeah,
But did you ever get in a stage where you had like self doubt, or do you have like some haters being like, "Oh, you're not gonna make it"? You know, like doing the transformation. Did you ever have that come across?
I, I think mine was more of the steroids accusations. Yes, the steroid
Yeah. Okay.
accusation was like basically the biggest thing that happened. Yeah, yeah, I didn't get to that phase where I was doubting myself. No, I'm the type that don't really listen to people. When I set my mind to something, I just do it. I don't care about what others are saying. I always have this thing that no matter how bad I think I have it, yours is way worse than mine. So why do I have to listen to you?
Right. That's true.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
definitely true.
that's how I've tuned myself. And so by the steroid accusation, it's something you cannot really fight. It gets to a point you just accept it. Okay, so be it.
Yeah.
Because
I
yes,
even get it
literally you're getting
sometimes. Yeah.
big. You're getting big. You're
Right.
literally getting big. So how do you fight it?
Yeah. That's true because I think 2014, 2024 before my wedding, I was just in the gym almost every day, and then it got to a point. One guy looked at me like, "Are you natty?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "No, you don't look like it." I'm like, "What?" He said, "Cause you're always getting bigger. Every time you come in the gym, you're getting bigger." I'm like, "You just gotta keep working," you know. And then we became friends now. But yeah, the third accusations is gonna come through if you just the way we just transform in a nice way. It's just gonna keep coming. But then, anyways, what was like the workout you started with? It was like the first 2 or 3 workouts that you started liking, and then how did you evolve to maybe adding more weights, adding more reps? Or what kind of workouts did you do it?
Right. I think that would be cardio for me. Like
Okay.
I said earlier on here, I got a jump rope, so that was just cardio. I wasn't doing any weight training. I didn't even understand the importance of weight training. And so I got into the gym. But as I got into the gym, because I wasn't really paying attention to a lot of stuff, so I was just basically following what my PT was basically telling me to do. And I wasn't there to be
Oh, so you
selective
had a
of this or
PT.
that. Yeah, yeah. So I wasn't really being selective. I want this workout. I don't want that. No, I was just in doing what he was basically telling me to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So right now,
honestly,
okay,
go ahead.
yeah, no, you're fine. Go.
Yeah. So I didn't get that moment where I was like, I love this workout more than that. No, I was working the whole body because that was the plan he gave me, and I was just following it. And yeah,
That
I'm a
was
good
my next
student
question. I
too.
was about to ask you. Yeah. Okay, okay. That was my next question I was about to ask you because I was going to ask you if you have like a mix of workouts or you just have like a cardio more or weights more. But
Oh, but right now, I think it's balanced to the point that any active gym guy will find it weird.
okay.
Yeah,
So do
because
you track your diets? Do you track that?
I used I used to, and that's basically what gave me more like a measure that when I get to, I'm like, yeah, this is okay for the day. Like I'm able to guess because I used to track. So when I get to that point, I'm like, yeah, this is okay. But currently, I'm not actively tracking.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah.
just basically whatever.
Oh yeah, but I still have a point where I go to. I'm like, okay, this will have to be.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay.
So like anything
Okay.
goes like that. I always have this point that I have to. Whenever I get there, I'm not doing anymore.
All right.
Yeah.
So what was the hardest part of the transformation? Was it mental, physical, or emotional?
I would say physical.
Why physical?
Yeah, because I was a type that had it very difficult with was the recovery.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah,
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 the physical part of
yeah.
it. Okay.
Yes. Because
So was
going
there
into
ever
the
a
gym,
time?
I was already fucked emotionally before getting into the gym. So
Right. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say that. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So was there ever a time like you felt like I don't want to do this anymore? I don't want to push through. I just want to give up because I don't know where this is headed. Was there ever a time?
No, that has never happened to me.
Okay. So looking
That never
back,
happened, yeah. Because what I was
yeah.
getting from the gym, like already I had, had a lot going on in my life already, right? And it's like
Hmm.
the gym was putting me at a different level that I didn't even expected. And I was enjoying
Right.
it. Yes, I was really enjoying it. I'm like, so why do I have to give up on this?
I
No, that
see.
never happened. No, that never happened.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So looking back, is there anything that you would like to change before you began, like during that beginning stage? Is there anything that you'd like to change?
No, actually no. Because I have this belief in life that the things that we see that we sometimes try to say is negative is basically what give the positive thing that happen to our life meaning, right?
That's
So
deep.
yes. So right now, if I just look at the negative side and I try to make amendment to that, I'm never sure what would have been the next thing if that didn't happen. So as long as I'm here and I'm thriving, I think yes, I have to accept that to be part of the journey.
Right.
Yeah. So I
That's
think
that's cool. That's impressive.
yeah.
Okay.
So now.
So has the bodybuilding changed like your confidence outside the gym? You know, like you looking good now. And I know you go out all the shorties be like, hey, Kyle, my boy Pine looking fresh and all that. Like you look, I'm not. This is no, but you look good. You know, I'm not gonna be like,
Yes.
oh, she like, yeah, no, you look definitely because when I saw you like your skip videos and I was like, send me that video, let me post it, and let me like look at him now, you know, because I remember you were not like that. And all of a sudden, like, okay, he's doing some cardio stuff and like that. And then it's that skip. And then I saw you skipping videos too, like from how you started to where you are now. And it's crazy. Like, you can do all the skills and then crisscross, jump sauce, applesauce, whatever, you know. But you looking good right now. Has that changed your confidence outside the gym? Like, you go out, what you get, you know? Let me know so I can put my other boys
Everything.
on.
Everything I've just
Everything.
changed right now. Yeah,
Okay.
everything about me have changed. Just changed right now, and everything literally, my perspective of the world, the kind of association I want to have, the kind of people I want to deal with, like basically all of that have changed. There was a time that I would have been cool with a lot of things, but right now I don't want to do them anymore. It's like you find
Okay.
this kind of self-worth that going to that level kind of doesn't really sit well with your mind.
All
It's
right.
this internal battles that you try to fight if you're trying to go to some level to some that deep within you, you feel like it's below you.
Hmm.
Yeah. So basically, right now, everything about me has changed, and the difficult part of that is it's like a transition stage whereby it's more like you are leaving a lot of yourself that you know to be you behind, and that comes
All
with a lot
right.
of stuff, friends, family, ideas. You're basically leaving it behind, and you are embracing the new you, and that phase can get very, very lonely. I ain't gonna lie.
That's the grand factor right there because the thing is, when something like that happens in your life, all the good stuff, you know, like changing to transformation to bodybuilding, because your circle of friends have to change, right? Because you're not going to hang out with somebody that doesn't want to be, you know, you have some friends that you can want to keep, but right now where you at, I feel like most of your friends are bodybuilders too, correct?
Mm, yes, they are, but at the same time, like the business sense of the world that we're in, they're not really in tune. These guys down here, they
Oh, your
just have a
crypto,
party and they
yeah,
think
okay,
that's it.
yeah,
Yeah, and someone to come in
right.
from the background that I'm having, I want to have someone who at least, is trying to do something for themselves as I'm also trying. And one thing I realized that if you try to surround yourself with people that have nothing going on for them, they tend to envy you.
That happens.
Yes.
Yep.
So it's difficult. I ain't gonna lie, it's difficult. If I was just leading with the bodybuilding stuff, yeah, there's a lot of people I would have loved to hang out with. But right now, there's other side to it too. I want to have people that beyond bodybuilding, they also have something going on for them that can really have genuine conversations with you. Try to have plans and stuff, and that is kind of lacking in this part of our world. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah,
That's true.
it's
Yep.
very difficult. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, when it
It's
comes to that, it's
difficult.
difficult.
Okay. So now, what's your current goal? What's your current fitness goal looking like? Are you trying to compete? Because it looks like you're already there. It looks like you trying to be Mr. Olympia. Because, like I said, when I seen you, I was like, damn, oh boy, fine. But not like that. But, you know, I'm like, shit. Because I'm like, when did he even start? You know, like, what pushed him to get to this point? You know, so what's your current, like, what's the plan? Are you trying to just for yourself to look healthy, to look good, or you trying to, compete later? Because I know you're a businessman too. I know you're into crypto because I remember we linked up like back in the days, I think 2016, 2017. So
16,
yeah.
17, yeah.
Yeah. So what's the plan for you right now in the fitness industry?
Yeah, so with that, one thing that I also realized very quickly is like the industry is lacking, honestly. We don't really have a thriving ecosystem here, especially with fitness. There ain't a
Hmm.
thriving ecosystem. And everybody's thinking the next big thing for them is for them to be the next ambassador of Gym, what's the name of this brand? Gymshark.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Nah,
Yeah, and the
yeah. I
reality is
know.
there's absolutely no way
Yeah.
you will be a brand ambassador of Gymshark being from this part of the world. This part of the world is not their market.
No.
It doesn't make any
Mm-mm.
business sense for them to come in here, right?
Right.
So I think what needs to be done is for us to build our own ecosystem, with a thriving economy. And that's what I've realized is like it, and that's where I want to approach things.
That's good. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'd like to ask you, what's the number one advice you'd like to give to somebody that was in your situation, you know, to help them transform? Because I'm gonna show them the videos, I'm gonna show them pictures of you, but I still want you like to just let them know like how'd you do? What's the advice you're gonna give them? Number one advice.
Keep it simple. I think that's what I would say. Keep it simple. Crash out is a real thing. Burnout is a real thing.
Yep.
Yes. So keep it simple, so much so that you'll be fluid with it. Like when we talk of it being a lifestyle, that's the whole point of it. You have to be fluid so much so that you won't realize you're doing it. So just keep
Right.
it simple, yeah, and just go with it.
That's cool. So how'd you enjoy your lifestyle right now? Is it does it make you feel like you're on top of the world? Does it make you feel like I'm Ronnie Coleman, whatever, how does that make you feel?
The attention is crazy. The attention, like wherever you go, the attention, bro, the attention. Everybody want to talk
Right.
to you. Everybody want to greet you. So yes, it can get overwhelming sometimes, but it's
Mhm.
fun. It's fun. Yeah, it's
Okay.
fun, and it's very peaceful too. It's very peaceful
It
because
is.
there's a lot of things that you have done that you're not doing anymore. And so sitting
Hmm.
down in your own space and just reflecting, honestly, it can get very peaceful.
Okay. And what's one of like your pet peeves in the gym? What is one of those?
Come again, I didn't get that question.
I'm saying like what's the one of like your gym pet peeves like you don't like seeing at the gym?
Making fun of beginners.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Making
I
fun of
don't. Yeah.
beginners. Yes, I experienced that and like I hate that. Like when I see that. Yeah,
It
although
hurts.
some try to tell me that's a way of encouraging them, bro, but no, that doesn't work. No.
Right. It
It
really,
happened
really,
to me
really
when I
hurts.
went to the gym,
Yeah.
right? When I went to the gym, I was just benching like, just the bar. And this guy came
Right.
just saying some funny shit and he was laughing. And that alone made me start going to the gym when there's nobody in the gym, bro. Like
That's the
someone would have
motivation we need to
stopped.
be honest though. Yeah, I know, but I think for us, that's the motivation we needed. Because I remember when we were going to the gym, I think in 2018. That's when I started, just about I was doing dumb shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I was just doing some dumb shit, looking at people trying to do what they're doing, but I was not putting in good form and stuff like that. But people are making fun of me, right? And then I think after COVID, because when COVID hit, I was not going to the gym anymore. But after COVID, I went back to that same gym, and the people that are making fun of me, I looked at them, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm bigger than you now," So I feel like sometimes we need that thing to just keep pushing, just keep pushing, So
Yeah,
that kind of
it's
helps,
it's good
yeah.
to push them, but sometimes like
Yeah.
they're just making fun of you, like straight up, like I'm like, bro,
Oh yeah,
relax.
yeah, no,
Not
I know.
everyone can
It's too
handle that.
much. Right. Yeah, like not in my face. You can make it fun, but not in my face like that, I don't really like that too, but sometimes you can just tell, right? But then if you ever had a chance to work out with a celebrity, who is it gonna be?
Jeez, this question.
Yeah. I already know mine, but
This question. Ha.
you have only one, just one.
Sheesh. Can I skip this one?
You can't skip this one.
Yeah,
We want to
let's
know.
skip
The
this one.
viewers want to know, like Mr. Nash and maybe whoever. he really likes is in the gym? It's
No,
okay.
let me skip, bro. Let me skip that
You want to
one. Let me
skip it?
that. Yeah, let me
Okay,
skip
all
that
right.
one.
Okay, all right. All right, Mr. Nash, I really appreciate you for coming on this podcast to sharing your story from your transformation, how you had some weight, lost that weight, and then you're doing bodybuilding now. So I really thank you for coming on. And then if you don't mind leaving your handles or sharing your handles right now so people can start following you on your platforms, and then maybe you could just ask some questions or just be fun of you.
Oh yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind. My snap is Bitpers, Bitperse, and my Instagram and TikTok is Mr. Nash. Nash NAS_H2112. Yeah,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have it. Thanks, Mr. Nash, for coming through. Like we always say, gains and grinds, one step, one rep. Keep chasing the gains and never stop grinding. Thank you.
thanks for having me.